Hello everybody, Incon here with your video of how to lane against Athena as Sobek. So, first step is first, we gotta find ourselves a wave. While we're waiting for the next wave to spawn, the one big thing about Athena is you want to prevent her from using her dash to clear. So the big thing for Athena is how she clears is she mainly dashes through the wave and then uses her 3 on the archers. So how do you prevent that? Well, you have 2 ways. One, you can stand in the wave, use your clear, bada bing, bada boom here on the creeps. Or another way you can do it is as she's charging up her 1, you go over here. This is preferable. You can knock up all the creeps at once, plus it will knock her out of her dash. When it knocks her out of her dash, she has to reset the cooldown, then she has to recharge it up, and then try to dash again. At that point, it will be too late. She will not be able to get her clear off, and you'll have the better clear. Which brings up another point. You want to make sure you're hitting the entirety of the wave with your tail whip. So, as the next wave spawns, we're going to go into it. You're going to tail whip, and you're going to do it kind of sideways, is the best way to look at it. The creeps meet, they go at each other. You can start your tail whip earlier than the minions start. So if you start your tail whip back here, you just keep on moving towards the archers, and you'll hit the entirety of the wave. Chances are you're also going to be hitting the enemies, which means these creeps are going to reset onto you, which means your creeps are not going to be taking as much damage. Keep in mind, Sobek has one of the best clears, level 2, 3, depending on if you get your pluck or not. You use the tail whip, you smack the entirety of the wave, and you use your 3. Preferably, you're going to want to use your 3 first. If you use your 3 first, you're going to guaranteed hit your 2. If you use your 2 first, you'll find that you can't hit the creeps too far away from each other. Let's see if it does it this time. Sometimes when you use your tail whip, see now I can't hit the entirety of the wave with my 3 unless I really try to set this up. Even then I can't do the entirety of the wave. Didn't hit that archer, didn't hit this minion. So you want to make sure that you use your 3 first. Now there is an exception, of course, against Athena. Like I said earlier, if Athena's charging up her dash and you're trying to clear faster than her, it's okay to use your 2 first because that's going to interrupt her driving strike. Not to mention it's going to knock up and put her out of position, in which case you're going to outclear her anyway, and you're better off doing that than using your 3 and letting her get off her dash. So, stand in the wave if possible, knock her up out of her dash, and you want to make sure that you're getting the entirety of the wave. If you do it front ways like this, you're often not going to be able to hit the archers with Sobek, which means you need to get to the side of the wave, use your 3, follow it up with your knock-up. That's generally how you're going to lane against Athena, and you have better clear than her as long as you don't let her dash the wave. So unless they have a crazy clear ADC, neath AMC, and you have a really bad clear ADC, you're going to be just fine. Second note here on Sobek is plucking. So a big thing about Sobek is you have to land your plucks, right? You miss your pluck and you're in trouble. It puts you in a bad position, your getaway skill is now down, and you're in some trouble, right? So one thing you can do as Sobek, if you're nervous on Sobek, if you don't really know what you're doing, the easiest way to land your pluck is to knock up first and then pluck. If you do the knock up pluck combo, there's almost no way you can miss it. Essentially, by the time that they land, you can use your pluck, so you can't possibly miss the pluck. Once again, that combo is you knock up, and then you immediately use your pluck. They'll be landing as you pluck, which means they can't move away from the pluck, so you guaranteed land it. This works in laning phase as well as the rest of the phase. And that's about that. So what are your big topics for Athena? Keep her away from the archers by not letting her dash through the wave. As long as she can't hit the archers, they can't fight you because archers are extremely strong at the beginning of the game. Thanks guys for coming out to the video. I hope you learned something. Please watch the other videos and stay tuned for the rest of this week as we come up with more videos. And as always, have a twitching day, y'all.